Welcome back to another Sly Cooper and his gang. And we are back at it again. Oh yeah, Bentley gets betrayed by Penelope. Bentley defeats Penelope, and he gets over it. Alright guys, glad we patched that up. That's gonna be like the final. Anybody else is gonna disagree with that writing? No? Alright, we're gonna roll in with that. That's an awesome pitch, guys. We eliminated one character of the Cooper gang.
Okay, Sly. Word on the street is that Salim Al-Kupar was driven into hiding, but that he's still in the area. We need to figure out where he's hiding and then find out why. To facilitate that, I've built you a new toy.
Cool. Is it a robotic turtle butler?
No. After gathering data from your ancestors, I've been able to map the Cooper DNA. I've modified your binocular with a new visual guidance system that I've programmed to detect anything with which Salim Al-Kupar may have come in contact.
Wow, Bentley. That's some real science fiction.
Alright, let's get it.
Wow, I wonder if Salim was trying to see if he could summon a genie from one of these lamps. He must be really desperate. Activate your binocular and scan the surrounding areas. You should see a glow on any object that Salim has recent sight. That door definitely does not belong here. You'd better get a picture of that as well so I can analyze it.
Okay.
Okay, Sly, you should get out of there and head for the village while I sort this out. I've marked a waypoint for you. I still need some more data, Sly. Keep searching.
Actual female guards. You know, I find it interesting that they only do that like at the last part of the map.
Sly, use the binocular. I'm detecting something near your location.
Like, you think they have ninjas or something in Riichi's type of path. Like female ninjas and all that other stuff too, and it would make sense. It'll actually make sense.
Sly, there's something close by. Use your binocular. This looks like a peaceful spot. I'll bet Salim uses this place for meditating.
It's funny how we time travel in the age of where he's, you know, thinking he's going to be young and everything. But we actually arrive when he's old, which is an interesting concept, but, I guess, I don't know. I guess it would be too much effort and work to put that there. And the other thieves, and that'll be too many missions. I guess coming up with it this way, it'd be less to do, I guess. Silent Obliteration will always be a fan favorite.
There's something nearby.
But sometimes I feel like Silent Obliteration is not even needed.
Well, Salim's obviously not neglecting his grooming.
You take the moon and you take the sun. You take everything that seems like fun. I'm sorry, the whole map reminds me of Chowder for some reason. You take the moon, you take Snitchill's gun, you kill his son.
I'm picking something up! Put your binocular on, Sly!
Oh, there we go.
Interesting. Looks like Salim recently took this camel for a test drive. Okay, Sly, I'm collating all the data, and it appears Salim is on a boat?
What's with everybody in pearl earrings? Am I missing a fashion? Finally, 200 coins. I don't know how a scorpion's tail would cost more than a pearl earring, but I guess knowing a place of good wealth, I guess a pearl earring would be cheap then. I guess.
Greetings. You're Salim Al-Kupar, aren't you?
And who are you?
Well, that part's kind of complicated. I'm a thief like you, but I'm kind of new in town. How about you come back to my gang's hideout and I can explain myself?
How about you go lick a camel's hump?
Okay. Look, I know you're in trouble. I'm here to help. I can explain everything, but let's go where we can talk safely. Besides, you look hungry. How would you like some food?
Food? It was foolish of you not to mention that in the first place. Let's go.
Yeah, he's my second favorite relative of Sly.
Back at the hideout, introductions went quickly as Salim stuffed his face. He told us about his problem. Some new player calling herself Miss Decibel had rolled into town and started throwing lots of money around. It didn't take a genius to figure out who the time-traveling lieutenant was here. Salim and the 3 remaining thieves had decided to pull one last heist before disappearing into retirement, Miss Decibel being the target. Of course, with her technology, she had easily captured his thief brothers, and Salim had been trying to come up with a plan to free them ever since. Bentley uncovered some interesting background information. Miss Decibel had come from a wealthy British family. Her true love was classical music. Unfortunately, her complete lack of musical talent, coupled with an extreme temper, made for a volatile combination. After suffering a freak accident during a tantrum, she was left unable to play music normally. However, when she discovered she could control people with her hypnotic tones, a new criminal was born. She began using her devious talents to control others, forcing them to commit crimes for her. We told Salim about the paradox, and the whole thing made some strange kind of sense to him. The bad news was that he wasn't completely convinced that we were there to help him. I could see I was going to have to prove myself. Again.
Ah. Siren frequency. Well, sirens are known to have a specific song that in a frequency of their noise that attracts people to like their music, which lead to their deaths. Probably the vibration from our trunk, along with the trumpet, pretty much altered some type of way it plays, which makes it comforting, I guess. Or hypnotizing, as you can say. Not bad, actually better. I feel like half of the villains are done well at like the last bit of the part of the game, except for the armadillo. Now the armadillo did not work out well. Cool. Alright, let's get it. Theme song is so nice. It's literally just an edited version, but just mixed up a little bit with the surroundings and environment, the map you're in. So it's still the same. You could call it lazy, but I call it clever. Unique even. They turned Sly's normal theme music and mixed it up a little bit. Depending on the environment he's in. Which still gives a hint of Sly, but still gives a hint of his relatives. People be like, you know, if you don't like the writing, why don't you just do it yourself? Well, I did. Surprising or not.
Okay, apparently Salim lost a small fortune betting on the camels a while back and had to pawn his thief outfit. Sly, if we could buy that outfit back for Salim, I'm sure we could gain his trust. The shopkeeper is a security freak, a real head case. His place is a fortress and he never leaves. All business is conducted through a slot in the door. I think this is one time we're going to have to play it straight and pay the man what he wants. As you might imagine, his price is pretty steep. The shopkeeper will only accept payment in the form of flawless gemstones. 3 to be exact. The only gems of that quality around here are the decorative stones embedded in the city walls. I've located the 3 largest specimens for you. All you have to do is remove them, avoid the guards, and bring them to the shop. Just make sure those gems are still flawless when you get there.
Isn't that wonderful? That has a lot of questions. Is the tongue wheel? Is it alive?
Good job, Sly. That's one huge rock.
A flying carpet. Now I've seen it all. Eee. Well, don't mind if I do. Honestly, I didn't really think Decibel was that bad of a villain. I mean, honestly, knowing the character they describe her and the things she did, she could have honestly just gave the money to Salim and everybody else in return for his cane and got them that early retirement. Allow him to quit thieving and do all of that. I mean, to be honest.
make sure you get those gems to the shop in one piece.
All right.
What do you want?
I'm here to buy the thief outfit.
Sorry, I do not believe one such as yourself could meet my price. Good day.
Oh, that's too bad. I guess I'll just have to go bet these gems on the camel races.
Wait, you have gems? Let me see.
Man, these rocks are so heavy, I can barely lift them. You want the gems? I want the outfit. Do we have a deal?
Indeed. If you want to purchase these old rags, who am I to object? All sales final, no returns.
Sly's gadget grid costume.
Right.
Nice.
I've been talking to Salim, and it's obvious that outfit is the key to his success. He claims it was once owned by a real genie, and that it could actually slow time. Fascinating. I wonder if it somehow influenced your ancestor, Master de la Couper's slow motion technique. In any event, only someone possessing the famed Cooper focus can pull it off.
I'm just too quick.
Good job, Sly. Although it seems we have another problem. Salim tells me that Miss Decibel is constantly changing the locations of the captured thieves, which makes them almost impossible to track. It's going to be... Hold on, Sly. I'm picking something up. Sweet sunspots. Sly, Le Paradox is here. He's meeting with Miss Decibel right now.
Sounds like the perfect opportunity for a little eavesdropping.
Great idea. Just one thing. That outfit won't fool these guards. They know the locals and they'll peg you for a stranger immediately. You should just stay out of sight.
Thanks for the info, Bentley. I'm on my way.
I like this look for Sly though. It's a really good costume concept. Honestly, if they had enough time, they would have been able to exceed Sucker Punch. Hurry and get the treasure back to the hideout before the time runs out.
Sly, press the triangle button to use that sword. Way to go, Sly. Now you better get going. Sly, don't let anyone see you. If the guards see you, it's over, Sly.
You know what's funny? The coins actually look different based on the map too. If you don't pay attention to the detail.
I must remember to bring a handkerchief next time. Chérie, seeing you today has made me realize you are truly one of a kind.
Well, if you say so.
So, please tell me the operation is going according to plan.
Of course, everything is progressing splendidly. I have those raggedy little thieves completely under my control. I've never seen better forgeries. The documents they're producing are of the highest quality.
Perfect. Once I get them back to the present day and my royal lineage is discovered, my wealth and power will be unstoppable.
Well, there is one teensy little problem. We still need to feed our little worker bees, but our supplies are running low. The one who calls himself the Panther seems to work best when I feed him scorpion claws. Disgusting!
Yeah, very well. I shall have some delivered immediately. Whatever it takes to keep these vermin working. Oh, and one more thing. Tell your guards if they don't capture Cooper, I will have them all fired and then executed.
Sly, did you hear that? They're creating a false royal identity for Le Paradox in the present day.
wonder what happens if you jump in front of them.
He'll be close to untouchable.
It would seem
They also need a delivery. Hi, did you hear that? They're creating a false royal identity for Le Paradox in the present day.
Something.
If that happens, he'll be close to untouchable.
Cooper.
Something stinks. That's
Hi,
not
did you
me.
hear that?
Cooper.
They're creating a false royal identity for Le Paradox in the present day. If that happens, he'll be close to untouchable.
You should warn me
They
before you
also
do
need a
that.
delivery. The panther needs scorpion claws. Maybe we can make that work for us.
It must be yours, the camel hair. When I catch Cooper, I'm going to celebrate by killing him.
What a delightful day for a stroll.
Wow, that's a random
One might
response.
say you have a real nose for music. Perfect. And I just had my tail shampooed. You look just like a beautiful painting today. Picasso, perhaps.
Why, Ciro, are you trying to tell me something?
Tell me, what do you think of this little sand pit?
Well, darling, this dry environment plays absolute havoc with my sinuses. My music practice has been atrocious lately. Would you like to hear that?
Not really, but I want you to hear me. Do not fail me like those other idiots, Cherie. I'd hate to see you stranded here permanently.
Oh, I'll make sure that doesn't happen.
Good, because the others have failed. Even Penelope, and she was the smart one. But now I have to turn my back on her. You understand.
Oh, yes, of course. Everything will go precisely as planned. Although, I must trouble you for some camel cheese. Absolutely horrid stuff, but the thief called the Tiger seems to rely on it, and our reserves are almost depleted.
Can't we just starve these filthy hoodlums into submission? Fine. I will send a delivery boy.
More deliveries. Sly, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Honestly.
Careful, Steve. Ew.
Watch where you're pointing that trunk. I swear if I step in one more baboon mess, filthy animals. So, any more requests?
Oh, no, sweetums. I believe that's all. As soon as the documents are complete, I will deliver them personally.
Magnifique! Then I should have them very soon.
Oh, wait. There is one last itty-bitty little thing. The one called the Lion seems to favor cobra tails. And you know how troublesome those are to obtain.
Fine, you shall have them. But I had better get those papers quickly.
Boy, I'd hate to be the guy that has to collect the cobra tails.
I'm feeling
Sly, I've got a crazy idea. That outfit may not work on the guards, but I bet outsiders like Le Paradox and Miss Decibel wouldn't know the difference. She's expecting deliveries for the thieves, right? Try using the outfit to impersonate the delivery boy. If they buy it, we'll know where the thieves are being kept.
Excellent idea, Bentley. And just to ensure it's foolproof, I'm gonna use my
No, Sly, don't say it.
Italian accent.
I said crazy, Sly, not suicidal.
How would that even work?
While wearing the thief outfit, press the R2 button to activate your ability. Sly, press the triangle button to use that sword.
But it's nice that Kevin Miller likes to do the Italian accent bit. At least they brought that back. At least they're having them do a lot more freedom in their voice acting. Speaking of what happens to the villains, did we just leave them there?
And who is this little peepsqueak?
Yes, identify yourself immediately.
It's me, the delivery boy. You were called?
I don't recognize your scruffy features.
The other boys are out to seek. Something about the snake bites.
Is there something wrong with your voice?
No, I've talked like this my whole life.
How droll.
I see. Well, if you're really the delivery person, then you would know the usual orders, no? What food does the panther require?
Why, the panther loves the scorpion claws.
He appears to be legitimate.
Thank goodness. Here are the delivery locations. Hurry up, please.
Sly, it's a good thing we're in Arabia, because in Italy that accent would be considered a felony. Now let's go rescue those thieves.
Oh, all right. That's a waste of coins. That really just doesn't do anything. Well, it seems like we're pretty much done here. I mean, there's a lot of questions here and there, but, you know, we'll do this next time. Thanks for watching. See you guys later, and yeah, peace out.